On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see. Ubaldo Jimenez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. And a great day for baseball here, 81 degrees at first pitch. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going. Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
You know, guys, for me, this team does such a great job in 2-strike counts when they put the ball in play. They're in the bottom third in the league in strikeouts, so you know they're going to hit it. Continue to put the ball in play, and that'll give them an excellent chance to win.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks held. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Jimmy Paredes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Tanaka gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... 1-2-3 go the Orioles. After one, no score.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Adrian Quezada will be summoned now to take over following the injury. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. On the ground to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
batting sixth,
Carlos Beltran into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he lays off there, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Line drive to left. Tollison is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chris Davis steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now.
Davis.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
Mark Trumbo will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Caleb Joseph will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Greg Bird leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location. In and out, up and down. And that was perfect right there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Shoots this one to first. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
No strike.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Grounded to third. Yanish gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Yanish has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Ryan Flaherty will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
This one skied out toward right. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Paul Yanish settles into the box for his first chance.
Yanish.
Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Steve Tollison will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
2-2.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Ripped on the ground to first. Teixeira's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brett Gardner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Scope racing back to the track to the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The first baseman, number 25.
A solo home run for Brian McCann. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Jimmy Paredes will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. To first, backhanded. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Center fielder, number 6.
Jonathan Scope stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Number 44 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down. Alex Rodriguez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter,
Carlos Beltran stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
the batter, the designated
Greg
hitter,
Bird stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Chris Davis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
To 2-2 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Mark Trumbo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you've got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Caleb Joseph digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still. Starlin Castro will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Starlin.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Running is Castro. Weakly hit towards first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, center
So it's
fielder,
first and second now.
Jacoby
Nobody out.
Ellsbury.
And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Right there for strike one.
The Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Swinging a hard liner to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Ryan Flaherty will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Paul Janisch will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury's after it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Steve Tollison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, when you've got a batting average down there where he is, you don't normally get rewarded with a whole lot of these. This is the old dying quail, but he's able to dunk it in there and get a base hit.
Jimmy Paredes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty well in this one, too. But finally, a little hope as they're on the board here with the RBI single.
Jonathan Scope is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting,
Number 44 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. A play at the plate, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Chris Davis steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Darren O'Day is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Brian McCann will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
the first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Tollison is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Alex Rodriguez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Mark Trumbo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Teixeira ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Caleb Joseph stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Tanaka sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Gardner shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 3, shortstop
Ryan Flaherty will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Beltran has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Greg Bird comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Didi Gregorius stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Giannis will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Vinny Pistano is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Paul Giannis will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Steve Tollison will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And that is not good.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Jimmy Paredes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Jacoby Ellsbury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, and they'll need him to get something going here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Britton's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brett Gardner stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Brian McCann gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Mark Teixeira is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 2-1. So long from Baltimore.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Odrisamer Despaigne will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's open to post a much better year this time.
Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Belted high and deep into right center. Flaherty ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
In the second spot tonight, the right fielder, number 1.
Here's one more look at it.
Dyson.
I thought it had a chance to get out of here, but you see this hit off the base of the wall and skip away, and that's what allowed him to get into third.
Gerard Dyson comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
Well, never mind needing the sac fly to drive you in. That pitch is just nowhere close to the strike zone, so after the triple, he's able to come in and score on the wild pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting third,
Eric Hosmer will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He's got just 2 RBIs in the last 10 games. He's better than that. He needs to start stepping up when he has the opportunity to drive in runs.
Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, no throw as he's into third easily. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's been very good at picking up his runners when he's had the chance, just like he did right there. He's the kind of impact bat that any team wants in their lineup.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Machado has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. 1 out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
These guys are just too aggressive at the plate. I mean, they're last in the league in OBP. So you need to work on being a little bit more patient. But, you know, teams don't change their stripes at this time of the season, so it's going to be really difficult for them.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a...
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game. Number 44 will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
On the ground to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Mark Trumbo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Alex Gordon gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Left fielder number 4. Alex Gordon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This is how you go about keeping your club in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts. So now, after scoring in that last half inning, you can start to sense that the momentum is starting to shift a bit.
To short, hit hard. Scope has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Matt Wieters strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. Kennedy sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Stepping in, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Going after it is Gordon. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th.
Steve Tollison gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Christian Colon will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Tap fouled at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets him started.
The second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. In now, Gerard Dyson. He drew a walk his first time up. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Leading off the inning, LJ Hose, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory and taken in out there for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Kennedy's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The shortstop, number 6,
Jonathan Scope stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trumbo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on this Royals ball club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on 2nd again with a chance to score on just a single.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Machado is there for it. 1 away. Salvador Perez steps in now.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Alex Gordon steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is low, ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Right side. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Number 44 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 44.
Kennedy into his motion. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1.
Designated hitter number 19.
Chris Davis, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for... Alcides Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Alcides Escobar
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying ball club.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Christian Colon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Tollison moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Lorenzo Cain steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay, and he is in there.
The right fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And that's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Eric Hosmer steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Kendrys Morales steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Trumbo, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Here comes Hosmer around third. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1. Salvador Perez will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
All even now, 2-2. Still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out to left. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Matt Wieters
will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now at the plate, Ryan Flaherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Steve Tollefson.
Steve Tollefson is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Royals 6 and the Orioles 1. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Mike Moustakas will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Brian Mattis is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17, Brian.
Mike Moustakas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Alcides Escobar will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9-1. L.J. Hose will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all 0 since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me, but maybe once or twice.
The shortstop, number 6, Jonathan.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. he might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Jonathan Scope will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Scorched to third. There's one. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Number 44 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail. Christian Colon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he takes strike 2. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Lorenzo Cain ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Gerard Dyson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 6-1. Mark Trumbo steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon has a beat on it. 1 down. Matt Wieters will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ryan Flaherty will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
The batter, center fielder
Steve Tollison will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Eric Hosmer will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Trumbo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. L.J. Hose will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jonathan Scope will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail 6. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Alex Gordon will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Alcides Escobar, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Number 44 stands in.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Orioles, second baseman, number 44.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Mark Trumbo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Ian Kennedy. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
Our final line score.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners.